What's up? My name is Ken Dumbo, the MC with the sauce. Don't forget to subscribe to J. Cool.
Hi, Dongo. He has come to pay a courtesy call on you as he has come to the end of his tour of duty. Mr. President, High Commissioner Hai Dongo is also the Dean of the African Group of Ambassadors, and he has been in Zambia for 6 years. The order of proceedings will start with introductions on the Zambian side. Then the Namibian side, you introduce yourselves. Then, Your Excellency, I will invite you to give a brief statement to the President, to which the President will respond. Then we will end the program with a photo session outside the grounds of State House. Thank you. We will now begin with introductions on the Zambian side.
Good morning, Mr. President. Good morning, Your Excellency. I'm Lawrence Mananyan, the Special Assistant to the President.
I'm Etambuyu Ganderson. I'm the Permanent Secretary responsible for International Relations and Cooperation.
Good morning, Your Excellency. I'm Group Captain Swartz, the Defense Advisor accredited to Zambia from Namibia. Thank you, Your Excellency.
My name is Haindongo Siyawe, Higher Commissioner of Namibia to Zambia.
Your Excellency, I will now invite you to address the President.
Thank you, PS. Your Excellency, President Hakainde Hichilema, President of the Republic of Zambia, Honorable senior government officials present here today, I've come before you today to officially bid farewell as the Higher Commissioner of the Republic of Namibia to Zambia. It is indeed a great honor and a special privilege and an immense responsibility that I was allowed to represent the Republic of Namibia in this great sister country. Your Excellency, I've been serving in Zambia for almost the past 6 years, and during that period, the people of Zambia and their accommodating culture have taught me a lot and contributed to my amazing tenure. I want to thank you, Excellency Hakainde Hichilema, President of the Republic of Zambia, Your Honor Ministers, and various government officials and agencies for the courtesies and support you have been given to me during my tenure. Your Excellency, Namibia and Zambia are sister countries, and our bilateral relations is and has always been excellent. This was cemented by Her Excellency Dr. Nandi Netumbo Ndaitwah, President of the Republic of Namibia, when she assumed office on the 21st of March 2025, and prioritized Zambia as her first of presidential visit. During her visit, she reiterated her unique relations and our key priorities area that Namibia and Zambia have to work on to accelerate services and goods to the people of Namibia and Zambia. Our bilateral relations have been shown through our cooperation in connectivity infrastructures, trade, health, education, just to mention a few. Your Excellencies, as my tour of duty ends, my wife and I would again like to thank you, Your Excellency, and the people of Zambia for their hospitality that was extended to us during our time here in Zambia. Zambia, indeed, is a beautiful country with a lot of potentials. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Mr. President, before you take the floor, I will invite the Honorable Minister to say a few words.
Thank you, Mr. President, and good morning. Good morning, Your Excellency. Mr. President, maybe just a few words with regard, first of all, to His Excellency, outgoing High Commissioner. Mr. President, you may be aware that he served as the Dean of the Africa Group of Ambassadors and High Commissioners, and His Excellency was therefore very keen in ensuring that we had a smooth relationship with our the members of the diplomatic corps from the African continent serving in Zambia. So we thank His Excellency for that very important role that he played, and we'll certainly be looking forward to him handing over to the next person who will be the Dean, so that we have a smooth transition, Your Excellency. And also, Mr. President, perhaps another key aspect of our bilateral relation, we had a historic date with regard to our dry port at Walvish Bay, and His Excellency, the outgoing High Commissioner, played an important role in negotiating for that matter to be dealt with. Mr. President, I'm sure you may want to speak to it in more detail. All in all, we have had a very strong relationship with our Namibian counterparts, also at the regional level in terms of our cooperation for SADC, in SADC, beg pardon, Mr. President, and in relation to the recent candidature of Dr. Samuel Maimbo, Namibia as part of the SADC group, and of course as a sister country, showed a lot of support and all the way to the election. So we are very grateful to Namibia for that, and to the intervention by His Excellency throughout his stay here. We shall miss him very dearly. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. Mr. President, the floor is now yours.
Thank you very much, Permanent Secretary. Let me recognize the Minister, Foreign Affairs, our Minister. I may recognize our High Commissioner, Your Excellency Sayevu Haindongo. Also, Defense Attaché, and my other colleagues in the meeting. First and foremost, High Commissioner, I want to express on behalf of the people of Zambia our great gratitude to the government, first the presidents, 1, 2, 3, 4 now, and the government and the people of Namibia for allowing you to serve Namibia here in Zambia. I say so because when you have a High Commissioner like you, who knows this country very well, from your young age, for many who don't know, this High Commissioner has known this country for a long, long time, from the freedom struggle. Contacts with the Nyango camp in Kaoma, which was the Namibian camp for freedom fighters, which we've turned now into a police training school. For many young Zambians, including the PS, she has no idea about that, although she comes from Western Province. That Nyango was a very critical camp, and this High Commissioner knows that very well. And so the selection of you was really good, extremely good. So I want to thank my colleagues, the presidents, the government and the people of Namibia to allowing you to serve and to stay here for 6 years almost. Yeah. So we benefited. I do believe Namibia benefited as well. Mutual. I also want to step aside and appreciate the work that you've done whilst here, serving here, at different levels. Yes, government to government, but business to business, operations, the Walvis Bay facility the minister has talked about. I remember one of my first visits when I was elected was to go to Walvis Bay. Obviously later on I strayed into Swakopmund, and those are very important places to us. Our Walvis Bay corridor, extremely important. And the work you did there to support us, bring to order the operations and financial issues around our tripod there, I very well appreciated. The turning of the Katima Mulilo border, Namibia, Zambia border, Katima Mulilo Sesheke, into a 24-hour service. We need to credit this ambassador, this High Commissioner, for that work that you did. It's those things that many people don't pay attention to. High Commissioner, that matter in developing our relationship, deepening our relationship, trade, investment, and obviously our work we are doing now in the tourism, cross frontiers, wildlife, cross Namibia, Zambia, Botswana, Zimbabwe, very important. Our Kanzugula Bridge, which is important to all of us, very important. The rail line project we are working on, yourselves, Namibia, Botswana, Zambia, extremely important. I say these things, High Commissioner, because I'm a head of state who was elected on the platform of economic pushing the economy, investment, trade. These are critical aspects of our partnership, which will generate resources that will help us support the social side, culture, social side of our partnership, our relationship. Extremely important. And we want to express our gratitude to your efforts in these areas. I must say, from what I said at the beginning, it's easier to work with a High Commissioner like yourself because of that knowledge, that common heritage. I want to say that Namibian leadership and the people, we consider them as fellow citizens. They lived here in the difficult years. Again, young people don't know that. We lived as one family here. President Nuyoma, this was his home. Subsequent presidents, second president also, third president Gengo. When I was a student, undergraduate at the University of Zambia, President Gengo was a staffer there in the Namibia Institute. He was a director. And that's when I first met him, long, long time ago. And President Nangolo Mbumba lived with us. For you who don't know, he went to college in Nkumbi College in Mukushi, President Nangolo Mbumba. Our dearest sister, President Nandi Netumbo Ndaitwa, lived here in Libala. She lived here in Libala. She knows Libala, Kawata more than me. And when she paid us a visit, we were reciting her stay there, where the shops she used to go to. She was a friend of many Zambians, family. And I must say we have a number of Zambians married to beautiful Namibian ladies, and vice versa. So truly we're one people, High Commissioner. Normally I don't say such things when there's an occasion like this, but it just demonstrates how much of one we are. If you look at your name, and nobody tells Zambians that this is a Namibian, your first name, people will say, it's a Lubale man from Northwestern. Your second name, they will think you are my cousin. Your last name, they will just think you are my cousin. And see, they look alike. I must tell you, during our opposition days, I used to be accused of being a Namibian, being a Muswana, being a South African, all sorts of things. It just shows that we are one. Our formations are one. So I'm sure you had not known about that your names are very Zambian. And you had a minister there, very strong man then in the early days called Hidipo Hamutenya. They thought actually he was from Southern Province. He had just crossed Southern Province of Zambia. He had just crossed it to go there. So this is how deeply connected we are. The things you said, I agree. But also to thank you for your role as Dean of the African diplomacy. You served that in that role very well. And you have cemented our partnership, bilateral, regional. SADC, the minister commented, cemented our role on the African Union, working together, Namibia, Zambia, other countries on the continent, SADC, and also at the UN level. And we would like that to continue. And I must also say that the visit of President Ndaitwa, state visit, was very warm, heartwarming to us. And I'm sure I speak for the people of Zambia. And we would like it to be like that, to continue like that. Once more, condolences for the loss of two presidents. Two presidents. We mourn with you. We committed, as you know, that we would remember them through naming the streets in Zambia. And we are happy that when my sister came here, she was able to officially launch the renaming of those roads of our two Namibian presidents. So, Your Excellency, I could say more, but I'm very happy that you executed your duties well. We will put in a note through Foreign Affairs to your office there for the file. Yeah, I hope it's okay with you. Yeah, and to continue our cooperation. What Namibia is doing, the world has changed. What Zambia is doing is facing the changed world. So we need to be stronger together. We need even to do more together and to implement the things that we've agreed. I think, Your Excellency, I would like to end here and simply say, wish you well in your next station, your next role, but you remain Ambassador for Zambia forever, for life. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Your Excellency, would you like to just briefly reflect on the President's intervention? Thank you.
Thank you very much, His Excellency, President. First of all, let me also thank His Excellency, President of the Republic of Zambia, for welcoming me, and also the people of Zambia. So I'm very much delighted for you when I was told that it's time for you now to leave, I thought of meeting you, all of you, but it couldn't allow me to go to everybody, because I found the people of Zambia very much friendly people, and they are accommodative. So by saying that, as the President has said, we are much alike, yes, the same people. So, and I spent 6 years now in Zambia. Now, during my stay, I learned a lot from the Zambian people. Friendliness, cooperative, and hardworking people. These are the things that I have learned from our colleagues here in Zambia. So now I'm going back, but I will feel sad if I have not that chance to say goodbye to some of you. But now I have a chance here to say goodbye to our President, His Excellency, President Chilema, and to the rest of you here. I'm very much delighted. I will remember you forever. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Mr. President, with your permission, we'll come to the end of this.
Thanks for tuning in to JQ News. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for the latest updates on tech, politics, and everything in between. Until next time, stay cool.